Hey friends, this is Palm Springs Cindy, and I'm in a different spot today because my outlets are kind of going wonky on me. So I had to plug everything in sort of on this side of the kitchen. Well, as you can see, I this video is going to be about my cataract eye because I went back to the doctor last Friday for my 1 week, actually, it was a few days over 1 week exam. And he said that I knew something was wrong Friday morning when I woke up. My eye hurt, like my whole eyeball hurt. And I thought, okay, well, at least I'm going to the doctor. And I went early in the morning, like my appointment was at 8:40. And to be honest, I have not been the best patient because I'm supposed to take these 2 eye drops 4 times a day. Okay, I was doing that. But what happened more than once, I would fall asleep on the couch and like get sleepy, kind of fall asleep. Then I'd turn everything off, lock up, and I'd go to bed. And then I'd like be in bed and I'd think, oh my gosh, I forgot to put my eye guard on. But I was still kind of half asleep and I didn't put it on. So I think I may have rubbed my eye, like scratched my eye or something during my sleep. So that wasn't good. And then Thursday night, I had my card game and we were playing late, and anyway, I got home, same old, same old. I didn't put my eye guard on, and I was not supposed to wear eye makeup, but I did. I bought new eyeliner, new mascara, and new eyeshadow for this eye so that whatever I was using, didn't have any cooties on it from this eye. But I was supposed to wait a week, and I did wait it was not quite a week. And so that was not good. I should not have done that. And so anyway, I went to the doctor, and like I said, I woke up that morning and I thought, oh, my eye hurts. That's not good. So the doctor, said, how you doing? I said, are you seeing floaters? No. Are you seeing this, that? No. So I said, but I have to say my eye hurts this morning when I woke up. It was like the eyeball itself hurts. So he goes, okay, well, let me look. So he looked, he goes, oh, I see why your eye hurts. It's very swollen. Have you been taking your drops? Yes. And I told him, I said, a couple nights now, I have not worn my eye guard. And I think maybe I touched my eye while I was sleeping. So he said, well, it's not horrid, but it's not good. So he said, you're going to have to go back to week 1 protocol. No makeup and eye guard at night, and use your drops 4 times a day. No weaning off the drops. So I was like, okay. So hence I've got no makeup on. Actually, I do. I have lips. I have everything on. I have foundation. I have blush. I have lipstick. That's what I have on. And I thought what I would do is I'm going to put eye makeup on just this eye while I'm sitting here chit-chatting just to see the difference. Because I think eye makeup makes a huge difference. All righty. Now, while I'm talking about my eye and putting on my eye makeup, I kind of want to, you guys, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I have to talk to you about my eye situation. Because it has not been the leading up to getting my eye surgery was not good, and I didn't want to complain, but now I'm going to. I didn't want to complain to you guys, but now I'm going to, because I just need to touch base. Like, am I the only one that this bothers? I don't know. So here's my story. I'm taking everything out of my little basket that I put stuff in, my eye stuff. I was supposed to get this cataract surgery last July, but because there was such poor communication, and I blame the office, No one was calling me back. If I called them, they wouldn't answer the phone. Basically, this complaint has to do with, well, two things. Them not answering the phone and not having that communicate. It's all about communication. So I, because we were playing phone tag, I missed certain deadlines or whatever, and I just, something went wrong. So it was put off until finally they said, well, now we don't have a slot open until November, and then the beginning of December, because we get one eye done, then the other one. So I was like, well, put my name in, what else am I going to do? So then that was like in August, I'll say. And then I wrote it on my calendar. So I knew the 2 dates. So I had a Wednesday and a Thursday on my calendar for my cataract surgery. So I thought, oh, well, Wednesday must be the pre-op. That must be when I go in and they give me the information, like don't eat or drink after midnight, stop taking supplements. I don't know. But I thought they would give me the directions Wednesday, and then Thursday would be my surgery. Well, so I called because I have to arrange rides, and I was hoping to have someone drop me off and then not have to wait around for an hour and a half or however long. Drop me off, go home. Then someone else come pick me up and take me home. That way, neither person would have to hang around and wait for the surgery to be over with. So that was my plan. Okay, now I'm using my phone as my mirror. So, that's not the best. Oh, wait, I do have a mirror here. Hold on. Hold on. So I wanted to nail everything down so I could get my rides in order. So I saw the dates on my calendar like weeks ago. And because remember, I got the dates in probably August, but I hadn't heard from the office. So I thought, well, surely they're going to call me. Surely they'll send me a text, like your pre-op is Wednesday, surgery's Thursday. Certainly they're going to, I'm going to hear from them. Well, no, I never did. So because of my rides, well, of course I was calling them, but they don't answer the phone. And I have a secret to tell you about that. They don't answer their phone. And if it does go into a voicemail, it says, please leave your name and number. Well, I did all that. Well, nobody ever called me back. But if somebody did, answer the phone, it was somebody from India. Well, that was no good. First of all, I can't understand them. And second of all, they didn't have the answers that I needed. So they always would say, well, I'm going to put you through to the office. And I would go, great. So then then the phone call would be dropped. That's what happened all the time. So Tuesday, the day before my pre-op, I had to drive to the surgery center because no one would answer the phone. I had to find out for my rides, the time and everything. I had to drive to the center, and so I walk in. First of all, it was hard to find, so that I was irritated when I got in there. Okay, so I get in there, and there are these two darling young gals. It's this tiny little office, just two gals. So I said, hi, I'm Cindy Hollinger, and I believe, according to my calendar, I'm scheduled for surgery tomorrow or pre-op tomorrow and then surgery Thursday. And they were like, oh, what's your birthday? And I give them my birthday. So then, did I bring oh yeah, I did. So then they look and they go, no, so it's this big question mark. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I? Let me ask, she wheels her chair over to the other gal. Look on your computer. Do you see her name? And wheel over here. Let me call Donna or whatever. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, don't tell me. I'm going to have to wait more for the surgery because I am in desperate need. I can hardly see. Okay, finally they get it straight. Hold on, let me put my eyeliner on. Look. Okay. Do want a little bit of a tail. This is, I'll show you what I'm using as soon as I get it on my eyeball. My eyeball. Da 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 da. The Love Boat. Remember the Love Boat? The plane, the plane. They always had the latest, sitcom me people on there. Okay, I'm not quite done with it. It is. I've got a little bit more to fill in the blank right here. Okay. And so I leave their office and I explain, nobody answers the phone. I have to drive all the way here, blah, blah, blah. They couldn't care less. No, I know. So I write everything down. They said, no, tomorrow is your surgery. Thursday, you're going to go, you'll be able to drive, but then you're going to go and have the doctor just check your eye the day after surgery. So good to know. So they said, now you've been taking your pills, right? 6 days ahead of surgery. And I said, no, I have received nothing from the office, nothing about my upcoming surgery, nothing about do's and don'ts, nothing. In fact, if I wasn't here right now, I probably wouldn't have come tomorrow because I couldn't get through on the phone and I wasn't even sure I was having it because I haven't heard from the office. So they were like, we'll call the prescription in. Because you're supposed to be taking 2 eye drops 6 days before surgery. I said, well, I'm not, obviously my surgery's tomorrow. So how's that going to work? They said, it doesn't matter. And I thought, oh, brother. So I almost canceled surgery because I thought if the surgery is as loosey-goosey and as unorganized as their office, I don't know what I'm going to do. So they go, we'll call the drops in. And I said, well, call the doctor and let him know that I have not been on the drops. I mean, I can be on them today, but that's not 6 days ahead of this cataract surgery. Hold on. And they go, no, it's fine. I said, please talk to the doctor. So they go, okay, we'll get back to you. Will you? Because we don't get on, we're not on the phone. And I can't keep driving down here. So I left. They gave me the time. Be here tomorrow at 8:30. Then you need a driver by 10:30. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Now I'm going to do this. Let's see here. I have to wipe this off. I have to wipe it off. Yes, I do. Because I'm going to, let's see if I can. Hold on, I'm just going to extend this with a very light. Bring this in a tiny bit. Because my eyes are a little far apart. So I want to bring them in. Okay, I'm going to add a little more right here. This is where I mess up, right in here. This hurts. Okay. Now, sometimes I don't have cotton balls, but I might have to daub that. Let me do this. I've got this brush, this fluffy brush. Okay, this is what I use for my eye. This is, I don't even know what this is. The label wore off. But I used this and this. Obviously that. And then I used this for my eyeliner, this LA Girl gel. And I'm going to use, and I use this tiny little brush. Now, because I normally would put false eyelashes on, but I'm not because, I'm just doing this one eye. So, okay, I wrote everything down, all the times, called my rides. Okay, everything's set for the next day. No, I get back to my house and they sent me a follow-up text with all different times. So I had to be there at 8:30. Now I have to be there at 10:30. It was beyond frustrating. So, of course, I try to call him to say, I was just there. I just left. Now you sent me this text. Totally different times. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to tell my driver? My ride? Okay. That's my eyeball, you guys. That's my, I'm just going to darken put some fresh lipstick on. Beso by Stila. Dominique Saxe recommended it. So I thought, you know what? I can't get in touch with them. No one's calling me. So they were supposed to call me about the eye drops because I went to the pharmacy to pick them up, and the pharmacist says, now you've been taking these for 6 days. Take these 6 days before your surgery. My surgery's tomorrow. And he goes, oh, you need to talk to your doctor. So, okay, try calling them. Can't get an answer. They were supposed to call me. Anyway, the next morning, I arrived at 8:30, and I just thought, I'm going to just show him my phone notes and say that, this is the time you told me when I was here. Then you text me this other times, but I'm here now because no one would answer the phone. I couldn't verify anything. Another frustrating thing for me was the office itself, the surgery center and the follow-ups are in a different location than the main location where I first met the doctor. So I found the surgery center. Well, they have 2 other offices near the surgery center. They are not connected to the surgery center. They're like, one is down the hall and another one is upstairs and down the hall. So when I had to go back for my checkup, I'll say the next day, or I think, whatever, the next day, I drove to the surgery center for my checkup. I walk in and they stare at me and they're like, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm here for my follow-up. And they go, oh, that's not this office. I'm like, are you kidding me? So they go, oh, it's down. It's the very last door. So I'm like, okay, so it's down about a half a block. So I walk down. I get there. I open, it's like a totally different office. So then I sit down and they take my name. Do you have an appointment? I'm like, yes. And so, all right, sit down, await my turn. Then I wish that when they called my name and I went into an office, they would identify themselves. Hello, Mrs. Hollinger. My name is Anita, whatever. And I'm going to be putting numbing drops in your eye and checking your glaucoma pressures before you see the doctor. I would love that. Instead, it's like, have a seat, and reach over and they start putting drops in my eyes. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're doing. Nothing. So then I'm like, well, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to measure your eye pressures. Oh, okay. So I felt better about that. And then, now I'm going to put numbing drops. Oh, okay. So then they go, okay, you can go back into the lobby. Okay. Instead of saying, you'll go to the lobby and when you're up next, you'll see the doctor and they will take a look at your cataracts. No, it's just, okay, go back to the lobby. So I go back to the lobby, get on, thank goodness for cell phones, play my little cell phone game. Then it's like, okay, it's Mrs. Hollinger. Yes, so then I get up and I go in this other room. I wish they would have said, have a seat. The doctor will be right here and they will check your cataract. See how you're doing. Great. No, they're like, have a seat. then this person walks in and says, on the computer, and then I'm just sitting there, and then they're like, well, how you doing? Do you have any floaters? Do you have any? I'm like, nope, everything seems to be good. And then I said, but I did want to ask some questions and talk about a few things. I was going to tell him about the lack of communication. And I said, so who would I need to see? Who are you? And she says, I'm the doctor. So I said, okay, well then, I said, I need to talk to someone about protocol, about your infrastructure, about kind of like lack of communication, because even though the doctors have been terrific, I have had a really hard time getting into my appointments, communicating with the people I'm supposed to communicate with, getting the times right, getting phones answered and things like that. It's been really frustrating. And so I wanted to speak up about that. So she did not want to hear it. And she was like, oh, that happens sometimes. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I said, you know what? It's not okay. Because this is new to me and I have never done this before. And so it's scary when someone is going to be working on your eye, giving you shots in the eye, taking a razor and opening up your eyeball. That is scary, and I would like to know what to expect. And I would like to have had phone calls answered. And I was really scheduled for last July, but now it's the middle of November. And, I wouldn't have even been here if I hadn't have driven to the surgery center because nobody answers the phones. Okay, once again, she didn't want to hear it. So, so I fell on deaf ears. So I left. So then last Friday was when I went to see my surgeon doctor, and he took a look at the cataracts and said my eye was swollen. So I tried to talk to him, and he didn't want to hear it. And I said, well, then who do I talk to? And then he looked at the gal, and he goes, well, who does she talk to? And she goes, oh, she can talk to the office manager. And I said, great. And I said, now where can I find her or him or that information? She goes, oh, I'll walk you over there. I go, great. Then he goes, and then the doctor said, and if you have anything to say about me, I prefer that you say it directly to me. I said, doctor, I've already told you I was very happy with you. You did a great job, and no worries. And he did not like it. Of course, I probably burnt my bridges. Still have one more. So that. It bugs me. Let me say it this way. I wish during times of surgeries and serious issues like that people would communicate, that people would communicate by answering phones, sending emails or messages, text messaging, and I wish that they would identify themselves and tell me what they were going to do. There you go. Okay, that rant is over. Now, I want to share a couple things. I don't know if I've shared these with you, but I'm going to again. I know that a lot of you guys do not like Temu, and I'm not a big Temu fan, but I do like their shoes. So these were some shoes that I bought, and I thought I would share them with you. Aren't these adorable? Because of this chunky heel, it's a little bit of a heel, but I feel safe in it. And of course, if it dangles or sparkles, I want it. My ring's caught on it. Okay, and I love this shoe. I think I've shared this one with you before. And then I love this shoe. Cute. Now, the shoes are not real expensive, but the bad news is they're not really made well. They will last, and I can wear them and enjoy them, but they're not something I can take a hike with. They're not something that's going to really last all summer. So because I have a couple pair, I trade on and off, so they last a little bit longer. But if you like those kind of little slip-in shoes with a little bit of a heel, go on Temu and take a look. Okay, what else did I need? What else do I have here? Oh, I have some video I really am going to add. One video is I did go out to dinner the other night with Eric. So he took me out to dinner. We got caught up on, just because we haven't seen each other, but we do remain friends and we do enjoy one another's company. So and then he did come over the other night and cooked. He was going to take me out to dinner, and I couldn't wear eye makeup. So I said, I don't feel like getting dressed because I can't wear any eye makeup. And so why don't you just come over here and do you mind cooking? And he said, not at all. So he cooked the best steak dinner and Brussels sprouts and garlic bread. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. And I have some video of us out to dinner. And then I was at our clubhouse last Wednesday. Wednesday is like the big day to go to our clubhouse because that's when we have live music and people dance. And one thing I want to say about being 74 and living in a 55 plus community, I just get such joy out of seeing us 55 plussers, getting up on the dance floor and just, letting it all hang out and dancing and being silly and having fun. You're with other people, your generation, and it really is. The music is our generation, and it really is fun. People, you don't even have to have a dancing partner. You can just get up and dance. So, and then one fun thing, the singer, oh my gosh, she sang like Mustang Sally, Pretty Woman, Ride Sally Ride. And so he invited 3 of us gals that were dancing he called us, will you be my backup singers? And so we were like, yeah. One of my friends took a picture of me as a background singer. So that was fun. And so like I said, I have video of that. So that's it, you guys. That's my one makeup. What do you guys think? I'm going to add a little bit more to this eye. Just looking in my mirror. And okay, did darken this eye a little bit. So it looked to me like it needed something. Needed a zoom. Okay, you guys, P.S. I love you. Mwah. And until our next conversation. Bye-bye.
They curtail everything.
But they're also so loving.
Well, there has to be some positive, otherwise you wouldn't get one.
Oh, of course.
The tailgate. That's like come down from it and then so rehash it or you just move on.
Nobody got him again. Well,
I'm actually going to that game.
There we go. It took me about 10 years.
Palm Street Sydney here at Wednesday night at TPC. The music is playing, great singer, and just finished a hors d'oeuvre at Sally Ride.
I can hear it a little loud.
All you got to do is
Ride around. What?
ride, Sally, ride.
There we go. All you want to do is ride, Sally.
Ride, Sally,
All you want to do is ride around, Sally. Come on.
ride, Sally, ride.
What?
I hope I can add